Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coin of Word.
A dollar coin that's currently valued at a staggering $185,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple golden coin that most people ignore every single day could be worth more than your car, your savings, or even your home. And the craziest part? It might be sitting quietly in your pocket or coin jar right now. Do you have one? Stick around, because what you're about to hear could unlock a fortune hiding in plain sight. Most people glance at a Sacagawea dollar and move on. It's small, shiny, and often mistaken for a token or a vending machine coin. But sometimes, a coin comes along that flips everything we know upside down. And the Sacagawea dollar, when it has the right features, is exactly that kind of treasure. So what makes it so valuable? On the obverse, you'll find the powerful image of Sacagawea, carrying her infant son, symbolizing courage, heritage, and American history. On the reverse, depending on the series, the coin honors Native American achievements, from agriculture to diplomacy, from governance to invention. But the real magic? It lies in the rarest versions. A few Sacagawea dollars were struck with experimental planchets, missing edge lettering, or wild minting errors, and some of those errors are so rare, only a handful exist in the world. When one of these coins appears in near-perfect condition, graded MS69 or higher by NGC or PCGS, its value can skyrocket to an incredible $185,000 at auction. So how do you know if you've got one? Step 1. Check the coin's overall shine. And finish. Does it gleam with a unique golden luster? Step 2. Inspect Sacagawea's face and her baby's features. Are the details razor sharp with no wear or fading? Step 3. Flip the coin. Does it have edge lettering? If it's missing or doubled, you may be holding something truly special. And step 4. If you see anything unusual, off-center strike, wrong metal or double die, send it for professional grading immediately. Because without proper certification, that potential $185,000 coin might just vanish back into the world, unnoticed. Now, imagine the moment you realize that the coin you've been ignoring is actually worth a fortune. Would you sell it and transform your life in a day? Or hold on to it as the value climbs and collectors fight to own one of the rarest modern coins in U.S. history? The Sacagawea dollar isn't just a tribute to the past, it could be the key to your future. So before you spend it or toss it aside, take a moment to really look. Because one ordinary-looking coin could carry an extraordinary surprise, and the only thing standing between you and $185,000 is the moment you decide to check. What are you waiting for? 1759 Martha Washington coin has a value of $980,000. This isn't just a piece of metal. It's a piece of early American history and one of the rarest collectible coins ever known. It's believed to be one of the earliest coin patterns ever produced by the United States Mint. Although not officially released for circulation, the design featuring Martha Washington was created strictly for testing purposes, making it incredibly scarce. What makes this coin so valuable is its historic significance. Martha Washington, the wife of George Washington, the first president of the United States, was an iconic figure. Coins featuring her image were never made for public use. Only a limited number of pattern coins with her portrait were produced, used primarily for testing metal compositions and minting processes within the U.S. Mint. These coins were never intended to reach the hands of collectors or the general public, which makes their survival today all the more incredible. This coin is more than 260 years old, making it a true century-old treasure. Most of these coins have either been lost, damaged, or remain locked away in museum collections and private vaults. When one does appear at auction, it causes a frenzy among elite collectors. In 2023, one 1759 Martha Washington coin sold for $75,000 in a private auction. Then in 2024, another example, in slightly better condition, sold for $80,000. But experts agree, if the right coin in mint state condition surfaces, it could command a market price of up to $980,000 or even more. The condition or grade of the coin is a major factor in its value. These coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P-1, to mint state MS-70. One known example of the Martha Washington coin was graded MS-66, which means it is in near-perfect uncirculated condition. High-grade coins like this are rare and extremely valuable. Even a slight improvement in grade, like going from MS-63 to MS-66, can add tens of thousands of dollars to the final price. Collectors seek specific features that make a coin more desirable. This includes original mint luster, sharp strike details, and no signs of cleaning, damage, or wear. The 1759 Martha Washington coin ticks all those boxes. Its appeal lies not just in rarity, but in its historical importance, its connection to the very beginning of the United States, and the mystery surrounding its limited production. It's a coin that tells a story, one of legacy, patriotism, and the craftsmanship of the early U.S. Mint. Only a very small number of these coins are known to exist today. Most of them are housed in the Smithsonian or high-profile private collections. The chances of finding one in public circulation or tucked away in an old family coin box are extremely slim. But for the lucky few who do come across one, it could be a life-changing moment. With values nearing $1 million, this coin is a collector's dream and a powerful piece of American heritage. So, next time you're going through old coins, whether from an estate sale, an inherited collection, or even a forgotten drawer, keep your eyes open. You never know when a treasure like the 1759 Martha Washington coin might show up. It's a coin that has stood the test of time, survived generations, and holds the power to turn an ordinary day into something unforgettable. This was the story of the 1759 Martha Washington coin, a true masterpiece valued at $980,000, a coin that represents wealth, rarity, and American history all in one. If you enjoyed this video, stay tuned, because next up is another legendary coin you won't want to miss. The 1801 draped bust silver dollar might seem like an ordinary silver coin to the untrained eye, but don't be fooled. The worth of this historic silver dollar can reach up to $1.5 million in the right condition. Yes, you heard that right. This single coin, struck over 2 centuries ago, has become a treasure of unimaginable value among collectors. But why is it so valuable? What makes it stand out from other early American coins? And why should you look for this coin right now? Let's explore the story behind this legendary piece. The 1801 draped bust silver dollar was struck by the Philadelphia Mint and carries the iconic draped bust design by Robert Scott, with Liberty on the obverse and the majestic heraldic eagle on the reverse. This design was only used from 1795 to 1803, making it a short-lived but iconic era in U.S. coinage. The mintage of the 1801 draped bust dollar was estimated to be just over 54,000 pieces, and most of them were heavily circulated. Very few have survived in uncirculated or pristine condition. That's where the value skyrockets. A rare example, graded by PCGS as MS-65, sold at auction for over $1.5 million. Another, graded AU-58, sold for around $250,000. Even well-circulated examples, graded VG10 or F12, can sell between $3,000 to $12,000, depending on the market and collector demand. But it gets even better. In 2013, a high-grade 1801 draped bust silver dollar fetched over $600,000 at a heritage auction, and another in near-mint state sold for over $800,000 at a Stack's Bowers auction in 2020. So yes, these are not just old coins, these are legendary assets that have broken records in auctions across the world. What makes the 1801 draped bust dollar stand out is not just its age, but its rarity, design, and historical context. These coins were made when the United States was still finding its identity. The draped bust design, paired with the heraldic eagle, symbolized the young nation's hopes and power. Each coin is a piece of that early American story. Add to that the fact that many were melted, lost, or damaged over the years, and you begin to see why collectors go to great lengths to find even a moderately preserved specimen. Grading plays a massive role in determining the value of this coin. Coins graded by NGC or PCGS often sell for much higher prices because their authenticity and condition are verified by trusted numismatic experts. MS-60 to MS-65 coins are extremely rare, and when they appear in auctions, they spark fierce bidding wars. Collectors are always searching for better preserved versions of this coin because they are almost impossible to find. If you ever come across a coin like this, don't overlook it. Carefully check the date, weight, and edge lettering. The 1801 draped bust silver dollar is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper and weighs around 26.96 grams with a diameter of 39 to 40 millimeters. The edge is lettered with the words 100 cents, $1, or unit, which is another unique feature collectors look for. Any coin matching these specs should be examined by a professional because you might be holding a six-figure or even million-dollar treasure. And remember, the coin's historical condition, storage, luster, and any signs of cleaning or damage also influence the final value. So preserving the coin in its original state is key. If you're ever in doubt, submitting it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading could be the most profitable decision of your life. To sum it up, the 1801 draped bust silver dollar is not just a coin. It's a masterpiece of early American history, a trophy among collectors, and a financial miracle in the hands of someone lucky enough to find one. With auction records ranging from thousands to over $1.5 million, this coin deserves attention, care, and respect. So always keep an eye out. That old silver coin in your drawer might just be the 1801 draped bust dollar that changes your life forever. Next up, the 1892 Barber half dollar might look like just another old silver coin, but what if I told you this rare piece of American history could be worth over $105,000? Yes, this isn't just a collector's item, it's a six-figure asset. This legendary coin has stunned experts and continues to surprise collectors in major auctions. And if you own one, you may be holding a jackpot in your hands. But what makes the 1892 Barber half dollar so incredibly valuable? Let's begin with its history. The Barber half dollar was first struck in 1892, designed by chief engraver Charles E. Barber. It marked the beginning of a new era for American coinage. After the seated Liberty design was retired, the 1892 issue was the very first year of production and is especially prized in uncirculated or near-mint condition. It was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, New Orleans, and San Francisco. But the Philadelphia Mint, which struck this particular coin without a mint mark, produced just under 1 million pieces. That might sound like a lot, but finding one today in pristine, untouched condition is nearly impossible. In 2023, an 1892 Barber half dollar graded MS-65 by PCGS was sold at a heritage auction for a staggering $98,000 just 1 year later. In 2024, another example graded MS-66 sold for $105,000 at Stack's Bowers. These aren't just flukes. Demand for this coin is growing and collectors know it. With its sharp features, rich history, and elegant Liberty head design, this coin is a magnet for serious bidders. The highest reported private sale for an ultra-high-grade 1892 Barber half dollar touched $105,400, making it one of the most valuable of all Barber half dollars ever sold. And now, experts and auctioneers are already predicting even more intense bidding wars at the 2025 numismatic auctions. This coin is expected to cross previous records due to limited availability, rising collector interest, and demand for original certified pieces.